was looking for the good in a fire that burned my house down. Was a light that led the way from my cold and lonely hometown. But now I'm growing up, I see anew by starlight. The monster in the embers will not be stopped by night. So I turn to lonely flight. By the light on my bridge is burning, I will cast aside my name. There's nothing left to hold me here in the last kingdom of my shame. And though I hear your chanting of die, 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 I will be your son no more. You don't deserve to have me try. Is knives in the land where empire started, in the graveyard of the future where the island's soul departed. And your father told you lies about where to find your heartbeat, so you play the game of progress where there's only win or cheat. I'll embrace my first defeat. By the light of my bridge is burning, I will cast aside my name. There's nothing left to hold me here in the last kingdom of my shame. And though I hear your chanting of die, 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 I will be your son no more. You don't deserve to have me try. Right, let's make a start. So last time out, we reached the end of Disc 1. And hopefully this is Disc 2. I think I got the right ISO. And we're going to see what happens. We're like 9 hours into this playthrough, roughly. And this is like a 30+ hour game, so almost all of it's on Disc 2.
When Albedo released the seal, the lost path to Old Milsha was reopened once again.
Handy recap.
In response to this incident, the Federation government and the immigrant fleet both began their invasion into Milshan space. Their objective was to gain control over the original Zohar, which was still sleeping on Milsha. However, the immigrant fleet had anticipated this incident and successfully broke through the Federation's blockade. The immigrant fleet began their descent into Old Milsha. In its confusion, the Federation government's response was slow and disorganized. Though they deployed ships to try and secure the region, the Federation was unable to stop the immigrant
ship
fleet's
captain
advance.
doing an "oh, I lost a minigame" pose at a battleship getting blown up. It was very video games. Anyway, that's a time skip. After there was basically no time skip at all between
I see that Milsha and the subcommittee have begun to take action. There's news that
between the
Vector
first
is
game and the
taking part
second.
as well. Can you handle them?
Leave it to me.
Space Pope. Space Pope.
I have already dispatched the Inquisitors. The disheveled Federation will be no match for us.
Pretty sure there would have been better words to translate that there than disheveled.
Yes, Holiness.
I have faith in you. Not as an Inquisitor, but as a comrade who shares the same goals. I want you to show me the strength of your devotion. Do you understand?
I think his face is a really good piece of design. The space popes. Also Margulis, but particularly the space popes. In a game that's been burdened by bad faces thus far.
Meanwhile, after receiving orders to appear before Vector, Shion and Alan returned to the Damrung, stationed in Milshan space.
Shion narrating in third person. It's Miyuki, finally.
In response to the immigrant fleet offensive, Representative Helmer dispatched Milsha's standing forces to support the Federation. Helmer also planned out a covert operation to acquire the original Zohar on Milsha. This mission was secretly supported by both Vector and the Contact Subcommittee and would be carried out by the Kukai Foundation.
So we've got...
Upon receiving Helmer's request, Junior and the others made preparations to descend into Old Milsha in the newly restored Elsa. In addition, to ensure the absolute success of this mission, several new members also joined their ranks.
It would be extremely helpful if this had subtitles. But also, please don't make me play a mission that's just Junior, Kanan, and Jin. I like Junior and Kanan, but this would be a really annoying combination.
Judging by the situation, it seems the journey to Old Milsha needs to happen as soon as possible.
Yes.
According to Representative Helmer, if they use your 100 series prototype special navigational skills, they could potentially travel to Old Milsha undetected.
Yes.
It'll be very dangerous. But I can't put the entire star cluster at risk because of my personal feelings.
Mommy.
It feels strange to me now. For some reason, I don't want to let you go.
Mommy.
It's just like Ziggurat said. You and Sakura are two completely different people.
Momo, please stop saying mommy.
The Sakura that Rubido described to me was a carefree tomboy. But you're a thoughtful, dependable young woman. That's why I want to get to know you better. It's going to be a difficult mission, but
Momo's
make
face
sure you come
really
back.
just does not match the other faces for
maybe.
style. It is uncanny.
Yes.
Sorry if my throat's a bit scratchy. I was singing for 2 hours this afternoon, including some growly bits and some shouty bits. Not very growly and shouty, but growly and shouty enough to tire my throat out, and also some loud, high bits. My upstairs neighbour is
Excited about it.
probably sick of me.
Leon, are you even listening to me?
I'm listening. Miyuki, do you even know what's going on? We're on high security alert because of that phase distortion.
I know. It's because the path to Old Milsha was suddenly opened, right? The observation teams are going nuts.
Well then, now's not the best time to be chatting like this.
There's no need to be rude, Shion.
Not very nice. What about you? The director still hasn't received the Cosmos Real-World Operation Data Report.
Oop.
Nephilim?
Well, that's not alarming at all.
Gion? Gion!
There's basically only one more bit of this game that I can remember from watching Let's Plays and stuff.
I said you should hurry up and send the data to the director. Is something wrong with you? Are you feeling okay?
No. I mean, it's nothing. I'm just tired.
You
I'm
can
gonna
see
get
here
to
an
bed.
effort
Talk
to
you
have the
later,
same kind
okay?
of cinematic stylings as the first game, but it's a little bit too wooden. The tech wasn't quite there.
An illusion? Why?
Oh, pardon me.
Why was she... Why did she have such a sad face? I don't understand. What's going on?
You're being haunted, Shion. That's what's going on. Arbitrary excuse to have to go and find Alan. Is there anything here I can poke? Doesn't look like it. Oh, where are we, I wonder? This is Vector HQ, I guess. Oh yeah, we're on the ship. More realistic style might have worked better in a later console gen, but PS2 really needed aesthetic. I think so, although if you can throw FF12 levels of money at it, it's kind of workable. I have found Alan in the other direction, so I'm going to go and see what else is going on. Yes. Not allowed to really go anywhere very much. I'm really curious about the origin of the name Immigrant Fleet. It is that they are, in a sense, migratory. I forget why or how, and I don't know what the Japanese translation term would be there. Also, apparently the inside of the Dameron is like this big, which is frankly horrifying. Like that's an entire city out there. Oh wait, that's not Alan. I thought that was Alan. Maybe he's in here. To be honest, I'm not sure FF12 money even happened with FF12. Like, production on that game definitely ran into some difficulties. Yeah. Wait, where the hell is Alan? I was supposed to go and find Alan. Oh, God. Oh, there he is. Let's talk to the others first. Speak to me. Oh, didn't the glasses get broken? I think. I can't remember what happened to the glasses. But it's not the first time it's been mentioned that they were missing. Why... Why is Alan's talking animation like this? Why... Who talks like that? I gesture with my hands a lot, but not like that. What's he doing? Yep. I'm not sure how much else, because like the merger was not that long after FF10. So I guess FF10-2 at least was produced by Square Enix. I don't know what else they were up to in that period, though. Because famously that was things starting to go wrong. Because X2 was Square. Interesting. Like Sakaguchi had Spirits Within and then had left. And something else went commercially very wrong at that time. It's pre FF14 1.0, which was the other really big disaster for naughty Square Enix. Oh, it's her again.
Bronia? Feb? Is that you?
Shion.
Feb? What in the world's going
This
on?
fucking filter.
What is this place? Why are you here?
Why is it
This is
cold
the
today?
cage in which my sisters are held
What's the
captive.
temperature?
A frigid prison constructed for the Zohar.
It's apparently 19.7 degrees in here, which should be fine.
But where are they? I don't
But
see
I
them.
feel cold.
Shion. Set them free from this cage. Please, I want you to lift the curse
Oh dear.
that mankind has placed upon them.
But I don't know where I am. Where is this place?
I think Fabronia is talking about the Vessels of Animate, which becomes a big thing in the third game. But I could be wrong, because I don't remember any of this
I
shit,
will visit
frankly.
this place. Please, Shion. Save Cecily. And Kath.
Wait! Feb!
I have no idea what's going on.
A dream?
And I haven't slept enough, because on Friday I was up till like 3 writing. I ended up kind of crunching out the end of the
Oh,
latest
I have to send the data.
part of the Megafic project. I wrote 2,000 words in a night, which is not a thing I do very often anymore. Do I have to pick up the data first? I was trying to get my sleeping pattern a bit more regular, because when I go into the hospital, of course, I will have to sleep and everything on hospital time, and they start things pretty early, which I'm not looking forward to. One of many things I'm not looking forward to. But I blew it all this weekend. And tomorrow's a bank holiday, so I don't have any incentive to get up tomorrow. I have to spend another day shopping for surgery-related stuff. Nothing particularly
Sir, it was
entertaining.
you. Was this all you're doing? What's this about? What in the world are you and Feb trying to tell me?
Feb
Um,
is waiting for you.
you mean Square Enix things that cost them? No, I don't. No, because that would be too early.
That place in my dream?
It's kind of
Shion,
like Spirits Within is what, 2,000 or thereabouts.
there, you must make an important choice.
There was something else around that
It
time
is for your sake,
that dinged them pretty badly,
as well as theirs.
but it would have been before any FF12 spin-offs were in development.
It is something
Actually,
very important to both
Um,
your past and to your future.
My choice? Past? Future?
it might have actually been FF12's development itself.
Has already been opened. Please grant her this one request.
The past?
Because like FF12, when it came out, had a famously what was for the time a famously troubled development and expensive, like 4 years as was 4 or 5 years Doesn't seem like a lot anymore
Then
for disastrous development in the post-Duke Nukem Forever age, but
Chief! Are you in there? Ah, Chief. You're not busy, are you? If it's okay with you,
I'm sorry, I have to go somewhere now. Talk to me later, okay?
What? Hey, where are you going in such a hurry?
Shion, extremely communicative.
Old Milsha.
Oh, I see. It's very romantic this time of... Wait, Milsha? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chief, are you out of your mind? Do you understand what's going on out there? We're on high security alert. There's a war about to start. Besides, what are you going to do for transportation? There's no way the Administration's Bureau is going to authorize a transfer in a state of emergency.
It's all right. I've got an idea. There's a transport here on the dam rung that Kevin was developing concurrently with Cosmos.
Huh,
If I
interesting.
use it, I could travel through hyperspace without going near the UMN.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Wait, what are you saying? That's a AA rank secret even within Vector. You can't just go and...
Alan, after all the work they put into
I've
body
already
language in
my
the
mind.
first game,
Please don't try and stop me.
Alan being like a gibbering clown in this is so disconcerting.
Oh, man. Why did I have to fall for somebody like her?
Nobody cares, Alan.
Hey, Chief! Wait up!
It's interesting that that frames it the other way around, that it was kind of Enix's idea. Let's see, that transport is located fucking somewhere, I don't know. Let's go and run around and see if there are new areas we can get to. God, imagine going to Sony before Kingdom Hearts was a thing and saying, hey, we want a bunch of money to make a Disney X Final Fantasy crossover game. Shion is fired up to do illegal sneaking. I guess I have to fight this?
I'll burn you to a crisp.
This does not look like I'm supposed to fight this. Okay, that takes care of one of them. But I can't use any boost abilities at all. Why am I suddenly doing so much damage? What the fuck is going on with the game balance? Like, this is my only option. I can't really do anything else.
So predictable. No problem.
Sony was their home, and yeah, they'd made lots of hits for Sony before, but also just Kingdom Hearts was a weird enough thing as it was. Imagine it already being in a hole and having to ask for extra funding in that kind of situation for that kind of project. Why do we have... Why do these fights even exist? Like, they're clearly specially tuned for this, because I was not doing 600 to 900 damage.
These new inventions not bad at all.
Do they just want to pump? I mean, why design it like this, though? I mean, maybe I'm supposed to conclude that something is amiss with Shion. She ate one of those fruits from Arise that up your ether output. See what this gives me.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
This is it.
This is so very silly. Why does this exist?
Come on, let's go.
I mean, it's so uncharacteristic. It is so different from what any of the fighting was in the last section. I mean, I guess it could just be that they wanted to put some sort of nonsense in this section, but they didn't want to fine-tune it.
Here we go.
So we just get this bizarrely mistuned section. Why is there a thing here? I want to explore the rest of the dock first. I like the size of this area. Can I blow up the car? No. Hey, buddy.
I'm taking you down.
Actually, I made a very weird screaming noise there.
Come on, let's go.
The actual windows for using, like, in addition to everything else, it gives you loads of boost in these battles. Like, I had 2 to start with there, even without having, like, a boost turn of any kind. Is there anything in here worth looking at? But the window to actually use boost is really small. Why is this level so large? Oh, I guess this is the Demerung. We might well be here again later. And these look like mech bays of some sort, so it is possible that this area... this is a different
You really think
encounter.
This is a good idea?
Oh. Warning, further destruction will be met with deadly force. I need to take this one out because it's summoning shit. Oh, that one actually hit me. Stop that. Job done.
So predictable. No problem.
I hope that my other characters are getting some of this XP. It would be quite annoying if they weren't, and I just have, like, super-powered Shion. Because she's already gained, like, 3, 4 levels? All these boxes to blow up and there's nothing in them. That one says it doesn't open from this side. Interesting.
I'll burn you to a crisp.
So at the start of this, I was dealing like 600 to 900 damage, and now I'm dealing 7 to over 1,000. Like the speed of power accrual here is kind of ridiculous.
Come on, let's go.
And after all the combat in the snowfield area was so vicious, I just don't understand what the design is trying to achieve. For once, it didn't start me with any boost turns. But equally, I am only tough from the front. Take a lot less damage on back attacks. Sorry, a lot more damage on back attacks. Oh, what is going on? I feel like some of this should have raised some sort of alarm by now, though. Like, even just the... that wasn't like a... Oh. You respawned. Great.
I'm taking you down.
Even just the robots going offline ought to have been some sort of cause for alarm. I think that high-pitched noise when I take a crit is supposed to be Shion screaming, but it really sounds more like an alarm going off. It's another level up. What is happening? This is such weird design. Good. This was the way out. There's going to be another bevy of rooms through the next door. Oh, it's not actually a door. I see.
I'll burn you to a crisp.
This time there's only one dude. All that did was give me voice messages until it died. Incredible. Oh, I'm sleepy. What's down here? Oh, is this the transport that I'm here to actually... Because I'm here to steal a ship, right? I suppose it might have been that, because, as we discovered last time, Shion was unfavoured as a character. But, okay, I can't activate that lift. Interesting. It definitely looks like I'm going to activate that lift at some point. I guess if they were going to do that, though, I don't really understand why no why it's only Shion who gets the catch-up.
So predictable. No problem.
Oh boy, Stanford Encyclopedia time. Let's see. Move that. How do I want to do this? Move that there so I can see it. Get that up. Get that up. Someday I'll have a button that does this, but since it involves... Why did that happen? Yeah, it might be that. One Stanford Encyclopedia. Random entry. Genetic drift. Oh, here's a challenge. In the 1950s, a lively debate broke out among biologists that continues to this day over what might seem like the most unlikely of organisms, the land snail, Tapia nemoralis. That there are in fact some interesting aspects to Tapia nemoralis. The species of snail is polymorphic. The snail's shell varies in colour, as well as the number of visible bands, but the colours and bands aren't equally distributed across populations. In some populations, pink predominates, whereas in others, yellow or brown, and similarly, some banding numbers are more prevalent in some populations than others. Thus, not only are there variations within populations, but there are variations between populations. What is the explanation of this? Distribution of forms. Those whose knowledge of evolution familiarize themselves only with the theory of natural selection might assume, for example, in the populations where yellow snails were most prevalent, it was because they were fitter than other colours. That some environmental effects, the yellow, blah blah blah. So, genetic drift is an issue in the philosophy of biology. It's a chance element with population genetics. So it's about the idea that some patterns in nature, basically a question of whether some patterns in nature might have non-evolutionary explanations, I guess. Darwin wasn't a philosopher. I'm not going to take a swing at him. But I don't know shit about the philosophy of biology, so it might take a while to find someone whose name I recognize. So the philosophical interest that exists in this topic is probably largely to do with the fact that most philosophers, being white Western capitalist liberals, have a very narrow understanding of evolutionary biology at the best of times. Rely heavily on the idea of natural selection and competition and so on. And as a result of that, are struggle with anything that doesn't fit. There's this like capitalist reading of evolution that says that evolution works in the same way that competition among capitalist firms does, or tries to backfill the explanation for capitalist predation among businesses with biological evolution. And a lot of the philosophy of biology must be invested in preserving that idea because that's the pattern that works for all philosophy. So I guess what we're looking at then is people talking about, here's a problem for that view. Here's a thing that natural selection doesn't obviously easily explain, which is the coloration of these snails in the key example. I don't recognize any of these names at all. Enough to say anything about any of them. Like, some names here are names that I recognize, but definitely not from the people named. Like, Ishida is a fairly common Japanese name, Japanese surname, but I'm sure that I don't know Yoichi Ishida, philosopher of biology. It would be incredible if this whole article was so niche that I didn't know the name of a single person in this bibliography. I mean, there's Darwin. I don't really want to take a swing at Darwin because, again, not really a philosopher. I suppose he drifted into philosophy in a couple of places. But that'll do for now. Yeah, there's your Stanford Encyclopedia. A little bit of evolutionary biology cropping up as philosophy. Honestly, like, in some ways, while I'm pretty cynical about the framing of the debate, it's nice to see philosophers knowing enough about science to be puzzled by it, rather than what happens with shit like Schrodinger's cat, where they read one pop-sci article about it, and I have to deal with fucking years of them getting it completely wrong. Everybody gets Schrodinger's cat wrong, and it is infuriating. Because any reading of Schrodinger's cat that doesn't reckon with the fact that Schrodinger was making a snide joke at Heisenberg's expense, rather than trying to illustrate anything useful in terms of physics. Really, oh, be quiet, Alan. Push it. Oh, God. Sure, let's just activate the cannon on this thing. Lamau. We have now progressed from casually blowing up crates and defensive robots to literally firing off spaceship point defense guns inside our boss's spaceship. Fires a cannon in the vague hope that it might help something, and miraculously it does so by blowing up the thing that was parked in front of this door. Was there another button? Oh, was there a button on the other turret as well? Do I get to fire both turrets? Visual scanning strikes again. Oh shit, there is. Nice. Oh, I have to time this one, I guess, to blow up the crate. Bring me another crate. I'm not entirely clear how that helped, but I did blow up the crate. We shall see if that matters. Fucking running around blowing shit up. Well, we might find out. First try for me on a timing puzzle in a JRPG. It's pretty rare. It was actually, I think, pretty generous in what it would allow. It does look like I'm supposed to get up to the... Oh. It does look like I'm supposed to get up to the top floor here. I think I see how that's going to work. God, this is a silly section of the game. It's a silly game. But this is extremely silly. Probably shouldn't have stood under that. Anyway. You, get over here. Come on. Oh, I missed it. Never mind.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
Warning, further destruction will be met with the... Wait. Oh, that one summons. I think. If I don't kill this one first, then the other... Whatever the other enemy is... just comes straight back. I'm actually down under half health. How interesting. Ooh, loot. And now we go through here. Yeah, she is. We've still got that going on. Oh, man. We've got a crate smashy maze. Look at this. How's this going to work? I'm definitely going to get this wrong at least once. So I need to go... I wonder if there's shit on top of this stack. Yeah, I saw that. I'm just going to get a sense of the lay of the land. Because I definitely won't get that from up on the top level. I need to destroy that one. And then I need to destroy that one. Then over here I need to destroy 1, 2. But I can't go any further from there. But I need to get into that corner, don't I? Which means going through here. And then I need to destroy that one. And the rest has to be done from up top. It's nice that there's a reset button, I guess. I wonder if there's a block in the corner of this somewhere that's got an item in it. For now, I am not going to try to find out. I guess it wouldn't be in the corner, it would be like here somewhere. This gets us to the other side of the previous room, which hopefully gets us out to the main room again.
Okay, here we go.
I really don't understand if the gimmick here is that these things can summon friends. I really don't understand why they sometimes appear without summoning anything. Also, I like how those guys are clearly mostly hologram, but they can still drop scrap iron. As if anything in a world this high-tech would be made of iron. What have we got here? Is that interactable? That is interactable. Okay. Hydration check.
There it is.
All right. But how are we gonna get on board? The security here isn't exactly easy to override.
Yeah, that's plausible. That they can only restore their original formation.
Chief, are you sure you want to do this? If we go any further, getting fired will be the least of our problems.
Alan, you know better than to ask she
Be a
on
man
this.
already. We can't turn back, Alan. We've come this far.
We have already, like,
Now let's get moving.
committed multiple acts of substantial vandalism.
Man, this is nuts.
To be fair, this is like a dystopian future nightmare world. You wouldn't want to be without your. You wouldn't want to lose your job. Dark Souls rules apply to the elevator. You have to get to the second side of it before you can use the first side. That conveyor belt was bringing crates into this room, so... Oh, you know what? I bet that one of the crates has something in it. This is number one. We'll go to number one first. Ah, so I want to avoid 6, 8, and 12. They bring me here. But if I could find H, that would be good. So no 1, 6, 8, or 12. Ideally find H. Oh, go away.
Okay, here we go.
I could disengage my weapon and surrender, or I could just take you out in 3 actions. Because that makes sense.
So predictable. No problem.
Thank you very much. So what else can I see about this room? Not very much is the short answer to that. So I see a 15, 16. Where's 14 going to take me? Oh, these rooms are numbered as well. I see. That was 14. Ah, hang on.
I'm taking you down.
So I need to go around all the rooms and work out which number isn't featured.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah. So this one is 7 and 10. So that's 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14 accounted for. This is 3.
Do you really think this is a good idea? Come on, let's go.
At least the speed of the combat makes it easier to keep track of this stuff. I should actually just write these numbers down. 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14. That's true.
I'll burn you to a crisp.
Averaging almost a critical every other hit as well, which is very nice. This is 2. Five. Oops. This one has a big one in.
I'll burn you to a crisp.
Although for some reason this enemy marker, despite being a big enemy, contains a sentry plus the small enemy. Oh, it slowed me, the bastard.
So predictable. No problem.
What have we got? This one's 9 and 11. So I haven't found 4 or 13, 15 or 16 yet. What do we got? This is 13. And 16. So check this room. 14, yeah. Oh, there's 15. Interesting. They snuck that one in. So I need to find number 4. What fun. I think I did see 4 on my first way through, first path through the room.
Okay, here we go.
Enough? No, I need another crit. And after this, I need to heal.
Miyuki's new invention's not bad.
I did get the segment. I got the segment address already the first time I came in, I think. If it's in here, it should be... Did I not actually pick it up? Fucking what? Oh, is that why it's sounding weird? Right. That makes sense. Segment address was here. Segment file. Oh, it's because it's called restricted area, not Demerang. Thank you for that helpful bit of nomenclature, video game.
I'll burn you to a crisp.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, the camera angle being different is standard. Like the...
Miyuki's new invention's not bad at all.
segment file, and this is not the most usable UI element ever. It's a distinctly less stressful dungeon than last week. Can I see 4? I think it might be at that far end on the right. That's 9, 6. Or it might be this one. Aha! This one has a staircase in it. What fun. Where's this going to take us? I probably should open the door, you're right. Although that's where I'm trying to get to. I'm sure this space is non-Euclidean. Or if not non-Euclidean, then at least the areas that I'm moving around. Is that just a random thing on the wall? Random thing on the wall that makes noise. Why are there water noises? There's a big reset button. Okay. And what I have here... What the hell am I looking at? Do I need to... Is this a balance thing? I need to destroy these 3 so that the thing will tilt towards the upper left corner and I can run up and get onto this level? It seems like the obvious pull. I do have a reset. So that would be that one. That one and that one. Is that going to stay down? It shouldn't. But I guess it does. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Also, what a goofy-ass fucking puzzle. I love Half-Life 2. That's exactly the game I want to find myself playing. And now I'm in a wind tunnel.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, this is actually doing some damage. But I can get huge turn advantage and only have to take 2 attacks, so it's fine.
Invention's not bad at all.
So I guess the idea is that this room makes it very, very hard to dodge. Except that I don't need to dodge.
Okay, here we go.
You're going down first. Which is very annoying. And because I don't want you to slow me, like you did that one time. Oh. I like this thing with Shion dodging a bunch of the stuff.
So predictable. No problem.
Also, it's very funny to me how similar their machine gun attack feels and sounds to the Metal Gear Ray machine gun attack that I watched Pomu eat so many of last night. Oh, this is also just, look, we can make this take an interminable amount of time. Is it actually going to stop me dead in my tracks? I'm still creeping forward. What about if I go... here? Oh, too far. Always push the button. I need to get round, push a button on the other side to lower the ladder, I guess. What does getting up on here give me? Oh, it's an elevator. I see. Cool. Why would you put... I suppose, actually, if this is a wind tunnel, in which case, like, turning off the fan is fine, you would want a lift platform to be up in the middle of the airflow to test things on. Maybe I'm okay with this piece of design. Maybe it's fine. This doesn't appear to be the hangar room we were trying to get into, though.
Warning. This area is currently off limits to unauthorized personnel.
Oh,
Please leave
whoops.
immediately.
Two of these guys, huh? I didn't heal. Why are they getting all the boost turns? Why? That melee attack's the real problem in terms of damage numbers. But I don't think it's going to matter because this should do the trick. Yes.
Miyuki's new invention's not bad at all.
This dungeon is so weird. Yeah, after a game and a bit of extremely sloggy random encounters in dungeons. Not necessarily in a bad way, like the combat in this game I think is pretty good generally. Like you have to think about it and you have to actually learn how to play the game, which famously I am reluctant to do. Look at that door. A giant door with a little door inside it. A+ mechanical design. But it's so weird to play something that's just, touch wood and all, but easy.
How's it looking?
Well, the power's active. Looks like we can do this. I'll initiate the system. Please, hurry and get inside.
Okay. But it looks like we're a little late. We're kind of surrounded.
Yeah, I see them. Hang on tight, Chief.
Wait! Alan!
a man. And the power of love.
Oh my god, Alan, please shut up.
Did you say something?
Nothing.
Hang on tight.
Sure, let's just buzz the company CEO's office on our way out. That can't possibly backfire. What a goofy fucking game. We still haven't seen that fucking Cosmos unicycle. Ah, Wilhelm wants us to go beyond good and evil. Roll credits. So this is someone's idea of what might be in Nietzsche. Also, his mask is rendering wrong slightly, and I don't know what to make of it. It is necessary that someone play the role of villain. Wilhelm was voice acted in the first game.
1.41 parsecs to Milsha. No ship signatures around.
We're halfway there.
Oh. And suddenly, trouble. This is... Oh, it's Margulis' ship. I don't think Shion is especially a pilot. Is it Margulis? Maybe this is just Margulis's...
What kind of maneuvers are those? That's well beyond the limits of the human body.
The space battles are less convincing.
I know!
Oh.
What's going on? Hurry and confirm the situation.
What's going on?
Power. It's no good. It's not responding to our commands. Cosmos. She suddenly started up.
She heard her girlfriend scream out in pain. Fucking light years away.
Her reactor isn't even installed.
The binding is released. I know.
That's the peak of, like, the robot shouldn't be coming to life. Her reactor isn't even installed, but she's still able to power on. Bye, nerds. Last but one time she did this, she did kill everyone, so their fear is justified. Also, we've stolen her ship. Unicycle time. Yep.
Wait, Cosmos, where are you going?
Shion.
Married to the road.
Shion is
And also
gone.
Shion. And it can project its own staircase.
Uzuki is...
Nothing about this is necessary in any way. It's so good. I love these video games. How can you hate a game in which this is actually a thing that happens? Shut up, Alan.
You were a man. Quit whining and shoot something.
I was trying to remember how Cosmos, like, came back into the action.
Shion, I am switching your craft to control mode B. Prepare for docking.
What? Docking?
I'm not ready for that kind of commitment, Cosmos. The music. I hope the music is coming through. This fucking Chariots of Fire ass music. So good. Anyway, the family's all back together. Wife and their dysfunctional idiot son
We're saved.
with a serious Oedipus complex.
Thank goodness.
Enemy craft have withdrawn from sensor range.
Cosmos.
Not even a word of like, what are you doing here?
Chief, a transmission.
A transmission?
Yo, Miss Vector. That was quite a show you put on out there.
That voice.
Well, it's him.
Hey, if you're alive, say something already.
That's how they got the gang back together.
Captain!
That's too close. The Ilsa is a nice looking ship, though. Not the prettiest ever, but it's pretty good. I like how the layout has completely changed. I see you're in trouble as usual. That back painting for this room. These fucking robots. What a bunch of dweebs. This is going to be another crew. So in the previous game, the crew quarters were like were exactly this room layout, but they were recessed into the floor, and hey, you know that mystery boy that's with you? Does he have something against me? He's nice to everyone, right? But he's like mean to me. Which mystery boy? It can't mean Alan. Alan isn't any kind of mystery to anyone. Speak to me, friend. Or not. It's extremely good design. Which one of them is Adonis? Is that you? Oh, A side quest. Oh my god. Tomato juice, orange juice, and coffee, and they have numerical values. And they need to tot up to a 7. That's the Matthews bot. How many robots are there? We got... Is it just the 4? Kia's specialist secret. Okay. Captain Station drinks. Yes. Captain actually likes orange juice. Tomato and coffee about the same. He never drinks just plain orange juice. Balance is important. Okay. So I have to get them to a 7. My conclusion from that is that orange juice scores higher than the other two. It could be 322. I guess like 322 or 511. Let me just reread this text. Things are from left to right. Orange juice, tomato juice, coffee. Orange, tomato, coffee. Count to 10. 3 digits need to add up to 7. Yeah, also that. What was the third thing? 5 chances to make gravity. That's all that is. Okay. Begin mixing. Orange, tomato, coffee. So we're going with 3, 2, 2. The fucking little dance they do. Tell Adonis this tastes good. Yeah. The robot designs are cute. They're just also goofy as heck. I completed a side quest. Ooh. Dakota 14. So far I have completed 1 side quest. Oh, there was one there. Who's that? That's Adonis. Oh, I did find another one. So I found 2 of the... It was file 14, wasn't it? Oh, ha! So that one I could go and do if I can get back to the old Miltia sim, which I don't think I can yet. Anyway, that was a fun diversion into mixology. I managed to not fail the puzzle because of some ridiculous goober mistake, which is nice. I mean, I'm on a roll because the game is being easy. But maybe. Oh, hang on. That's EVS. Let's save before we go in the EVS. I mean, I can now say that I've beaten a Souls game legit, even if it's the easy one, and I beat it the easy way. Oh wait, it was on Old Miltia, wasn't it? Where was the segment file? Yeah, I mean, there's definitely, like, it definitely, like, challenged me and was a rewarding experience in a bunch of ways. I'm not writing it off. And I'm still not entirely sure I'm joking about that Astel X Elden Beast fanfic. Like, little bits of the idea are niggling at me, demanding to be brought into the world. The Elden Beast is so pretty. What did you just want to target? And I do want to play more Souls games. I really want to finish my Demon Souls playthrough at some point. There it is. Oh, nice. That opened both of those. Great.
Here we go.
Because I just got to the point where I had oh, robot part right arm, and Decoder 7 was inside. I have found it. Fuck me. Where was that in the restricted area? We found the other one in the restricted area. Didn't we? No, it was only that one. Oh yeah, because the camera angle's different. I was looking at it like... Isn't that in the fucking... Because the shape of the room made it look like it was on the staircase. But yeah, in Demon Souls, I just got the... Right, far do I have to go? I just got the scimitar that's got int scaling on it.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
And that'd be fun to play with a bit, I think. I need to get... The next thing I need to do is rescue the smith. And I also want to rescue the better sorcery shop.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
So I was thinking of doing a stream where I'm just like, can I rescue both of these NPCs in the space of one reasonably short stream?
Come on, let's go.
I mean, I probably can, because they're neither of them terribly deep into their areas, but like Tower of Latry's a bit of a fuck. Even if you're playing a mostly ranged build. How far was it to the room? Not very far. Excellent. I just have to fight this guy.
Do you really think this is
That
a
was a
good idea?
perfectly fine 20 minutes. Owie. Anyway, our next rando is going to be Wind Waker, so there isn't going to be Burger King as a worry. I've been thinking about maybe getting... There is a Wind Waker HD version on the Switch, right? It's not just Wii U. Wind Waker multi-world. Just what we need. Was it this stream? It wasn't the stream. It was this stream. Is it seriously on Wii U only? The fuck? I have 2 robot arms. That was previously enough for the first thingy, but I don't think they give summon spells in this. Nintendo. Well, I've got plenty else to be getting on with. Although, I guess one reason things are going well today is to make up for how much of a fucking dingus I was yesterday. I ordered like 200 quid's worth of Switch accessories and games and shit to take to hospital with me, and I put my email address in wrong, so I'm not getting the order status update emails. I will still get the text messages to tell me when things are being delivered, but I don't have any email confirmation. I had to like manually note down my order number in case there's a problem. So yeah, that was thick of me. All it was I used the actual address part from one of my email addresses and the domain from a different one. Just got the wires crossed. I already did take a look around the newly remodeled Elsa, but thanks. What's Kanan got to say? Shut up, Jin. Nobody likes you. I'm pretty sure the pilot was Pellegri. Let's go to Old Milshire. I think it's the only. I've been ordering so much shit offline, off the web.
They're headed for point E52 at combat speed.
To get everything in that I need for this.
They got some guts to be charging in there that fast.
And I think
That just shows how desperate they are.
this is so far, touch wood, the only mistake I've made.
Captain, I must warn you.
What is it? Make it quick.
If we continue to proceed along the present course, it is highly probable that the enemy will leave a force to intercept us. It is prudent to assume that this ship will eventually suffer an extensive and unacceptable level of damage.
I'm afraid Cosmos is right. We're in trouble unless we find a route where the enemy.
They made Cosmos' body language a lot more robotic in this.
But how the hell are we supposed to do that? This isn't a highway, you know? It's not like we can just take a detour or something.
Actually, there is a detour.
Oh, whoops. What was that? I think I remember. What was that for?
I've detected a small gap in the gravitational fields between the two black holes. If we fly through it, I think the chances of
Oh, sure. Let's just balance the forces of two black holes as we fly between them.
Hey, are you out of your mind?
Right. Even if we made the slightest mistake, we'd be caught by the gravitational field and dragged into the abyss.
All of which is assuming that.
It's impossible.
What? Impossible? Hey, who do you think you're talking to?
I love this thing where Tony is just like the best fucking pilot in the galaxy and like talks like the kind of character who would not actually be the best pilot in the galaxy but thinks he is, but is actually the best pilot in the galaxy.
No stopping him.
Whatever. Do what you want. But you'd better not even think about getting a scratch on my Elsa.
Buddy, if they get a scratch on the Elsa doing this, they'll have more than a scratch and it'll all be dead.
On you for a route.
Okay.
Also, Momo and Tony just being like the Joyride team is very, very good. Oh, man. All times. It's horrifying to me that 4 years ago was 2018.
It's almost like we'd be better off flying blindfolded.
Tony, I've detected a massive distortion in the space ahead of the
Oh,
Elsa.
surprise, surprise. Something else was hiding between the fucking black holes.
Dating out here?
Gnosis, presumably. No. Maybe? It could be Gnosis. Must be Gnosis. What is that?
What the hell is that?
Damn, where were they hiding that thing?
Between the black holes? Oh shit, no, it's the entire immigrant fleet.
It's moving into Elsa's flight path. 180 seconds to impact.
Tony, can we avoid it?
Negative. It's taking up the entire gravity well. If we screw up, we'll get pulled into the black hole.
Bastards! They're not gonna let us through no matter what!
The only thing left for us to do is to make them move. Little Master, can we take them out from the inside?
Yeah, if we can get inside, that is.
Tony, maintain present course and increase to maximum speed. Hammer, disengage all weapon safety locks. Don't worry about aiming. Just let loose with everything we've got.
Ramming speed.
Smack dab into that thing's belly. It's time you guys
This
showed me
fucking video game.
Aye, aye, sir.
Like, the, you know, the double fucking Momo dive dungeon was tedious and didn't look interesting and didn't really have a lot going on. But we are already so much back on the bullshit. Like, this is what Xenosaga is. Fly between two black holes, there's an impossibly massive space fortress there, and we're just going to punch our way in. Also, it's a pretty beautiful spaceship, let's be real. Whoops, that didn't go well. Koso's just casually standing on the wall. Oh my god, the composition on these cutscenes. You can tell they didn't have quite the budget for being cinematic that the first game did. Ooh, a mech dungeon. Yeah, me isn't behaving very rationally, bringing out a giant spaceship like this against a single freighter. But it's got Cosmos and Momo on, who are maybe the two most important beings in the galaxy? Like... surely we realise that by now. And Chaos and Kanan are both pretty significant as well. Oh, hangar. This says hangar on it. Let's go to the hangar. Maybe that is what I didn't do. Yes, cool. Time to find out if I can understand how ESs work a month after sitting through the tutorial. I should check what my party composition is. Okay, so... the Zebulon that robot was talking about is Momo and Ziggy's mech, of all things. Let's see how this goes. That is a good visual, with the Elsa blocking out the center of the black hole. Oh, whoops. You know, the first time I ever played Mario 64... Also, yes, the walk cycle is a bit... when you first go into the castle... Come here there. The camera inverts. And it took me multiple attempts. What is that icon at the end of this mech's triangle move? Does that indicate that it's a beam attack, maybe? Owie. Why are you fuckers getting 4 turns? Yeah, a laser or something, I guess. I should have destroyed the small ones. Laser. This should take this one out. Yes. Yeah, I should definitely have gone for them first. Back to the fucking Mario 64 anecdote. When you go into the palace, the camera switches to an angle where it is looking back past Mario to the door. And it genuinely took me like 5 minutes of attempts to understand that I had to push the opposite stick direction. Right, you were really annoying last time. Go the fuck away. Nice. What do the lasers do? Oh, the lasers do a lot more damage. Maybe I should just use the lasers all the time. But that's a testament to how specific the input vocabulary of 3D games actually is. Does one of these things have an item down it, maybe? Oh god, it's actually a maze. Why? I appreciate that there are little green markings on the walls to show you where the zone transitions are. Interesting. This is currently... Yes. Satisfactory, although I'm taking quite a lot of damage. Which is worrying because healing mechs is a pain. What's this? This level seems extremely large and very complicated. This one, okay. Oh, I don't like the look of that. Owie. That's helpful. We are on... Why are you so tough? Stop doing that to me. It's very annoying. I am on this one. Owie. I love the introduction of a completely separate game mode where I have to relearn what all my moves do. How... So I only have 4 healing items at the moment, basically. Hopefully that will change. I saw something over in this direction somewhere. Let's make sure that we get both of these taken out. That wasn't enough damage. Right, for this I want to go... Damn it, I'm gonna have to heal. Maybe I was supposed to buy some healing items aboard the Elsa. Because I definitely need to do a bit... I'll come back. Over here somewhere. Was it here? How do I actually... I guess I have to go... I'm really still trying to figure out, like, the shape of this level as a whole. Because I've now taken a path one way, backtracked thinking that I must have found the way forward. And found myself on a way forward twice. Like, this is clearly path through the level because we're inside the thing now, and it's massive and also really annoying. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to the surface and explore the surface a bit. See if I can go back to the Elsa and, like, faff around with my mechs somewhat. And interesting, the mobs out here aren't respawning. Or at least didn't respawn from me going in there. Oh, those are numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to do something here. Wrong. Is something going to fall out of this when I put it in the right place, or is it just going to undo a lock? It's just going to undo a lock, I think. I managed to guess right on 3 of the 4 there. So what this has done is unlocked a large hole. With what looks like a lift in it. Maybe? Question mark? Yes. This is weird. I'm not going that way. I'm going to go and see what's on the other path. Like, I'm all for this being a big sprawling level, right? Because it's a pretty dramatic setting. But at the same time, did it really need to sprawl this big? Okay, what did that accomplish? An encephalon dive device that I can't interact. So that must be for something to come back to later. What the hell? This is so weird. Oh, you fuckers are really annoying. I'm currently with Cosmos's mech. Damn it, I could have had a free boost turn. I just didn't quite think quick enough. And I was using the wrong attacks. Those ones I need to use the melee attacks. So I'm going to go back to the ship. This is Cosmos. Let's make sure we get rid of these guys. Because they're annoying and they take lots of turns. And then... Here's where it turns out I can't actually get back on the Elsa. That would be very annoying if it was to turn out to be the case. Let's see. Okay, good, I can. Where does this go? Actually, I don't think I explored B1 on the Elsa when I had the opportunity to. I think I only did the first floor. Hopefully there's a shop selling... Yes, repair. The weaponry shop is closed. That's no good. We found another side quest. This does not sound promising for being able to shop here. What the hell was that about? Oh, Robot Academy. That'll be where the professor is. Let's go and see the professor. That's always fun. I love the logo. So they just basically stowed away. What the? This game is so fucking goofy. Smash all the bottles for no good reason. Maybe I need to go out and... Because, like... He only gave me one ability and I found 2 parts. I want to see if there's a second ability. No, okay. So it was a thing for Shion. Oh wait, no, hang on, it might be Neither. I'll look it up off stream. I don't understand what's going on there. So I can't shop. What have we got? Oh, this sounds promising. Robo Foundry. Yes, please explain this monitor. The monitor allows a visual examiner of the droid's memory. How the device has a vast amounts of power, it also has a self-draining power system, but using this monitor requires cutting down all power to the rest of the ship. The Captain Matthew Shelley's sense of memory. We also have a self-analysis program, so unless there's a serious malfunction, this benefit will not be used. What the fuck is going on the revamped Elsa? I really can't do fucking anything. I'm so confused. Are there any other places I can go to? This only goes to 1F. And I can't actually go to the ES hangar because if I go to the ES hangar door, it just takes me to deployment. That's the fucking same dialogue again. That's the on-foot exit. This is the cockpit. I think I'm going to stop here for today and save and figure out what the hell is going on. Because something seems off. And it might just be that, like, the design isn't as polished as it needs to be. And as a result, we're screwed. But I would dearly love to have more healing items than I currently have. Thanks for being here, folks. Let's see if anyone's live to raid quickly. Oh, it's the start of Ghoulies May like streamathon thingy that they're doing. Let's go and see Ghoulie. Thanks for being here, folks. And I hope to see you there. I'm back on Tuesday with more Arise. Come on, raid. Twitch, your interface is awful. There we go.
Let's go on someone's. Eviction notice, you out? I wish. Oh, another raid. Hello,